depending on where the rest of the team comp is at. So waiting to see what the second ban will be from Jin Air. I think if they do ban away the Vel'Koz, Taliyah will be the choice just to go for some early shove and to potentially play around the Zyra Rakan. And they do go with the Vel'Koz ban. Again, this is a pick really engineered for the Azir matchup in particular.
I love the grin on Crown's face when he sees the ban too. He's like, it definitely feels good when you're a high-level pro and you get people to ban out your pocket pick.
Alistar going to be banned away. We'll see what Jin Air want to pair for Teddy in the bot lane. See if Wraith is going to show something different. Been a lot of Braum duty, obviously, this season. And Braum is available, can stop the Feathers in their tracks, so you can understand it as a pick. We were hoping for the crazy. I still remember last year where Wraith was playing Leona way out of meta, Lux support, and all the fun ones. Won't be this time. Looking for the counterpick top laner onto Cuvée, but Camille is up, and why not Camille is the way I kind of look at it for the side of KSV.
Definitely some questions that I'd like to be answered. You know, no Sion, no Camille. A bunch of these picks that we've seen up towards the top, but both of these teams just entirely ignore it. Unless we see it here on the side of KSV. Could
definitely be last picked for Jin Air. Waiting only on the mid lane. The Taliyah I mentioned is the farm lane that you would take into Azir with what's banned away. So pretty standard, not being a successful pick in 2018 for KSV. But of course, Crown, one of our legacy Taliyah players, brought it back into the meta after it fell off after the nerfs just before season 2016 Worlds. The final pick here, Camille set up. It could be a Jax top into Gnar. We saw it last season, not this season though. So waiting to see what the final decision here is for Jin Air.
Cho'Gath.
Okay, so it's going to be a top laner into the Gnar. It's not the Camille that conspicuously will go through pick and ban. Also would have given them some big engage, but they decide they're more about the ability to answer a bannered up minion and in general, the general safety of a Cho'Gath. And we do see it here. Very interesting to see So1 jump onto the Cho'Gath. It just felt like Camille would be the choice. It's not been a successful pick for the side of So1 with any regularity, and for the first time I think we might see in a while, we do see Camille fall through pick and ban.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to see, but you know, even after the fantastic performance Cuvée had on the Camille, Gnar is still his most played, sitting at 7-2 on that pick. Camille is sitting at 5-2.
Playing defensive.
And speaking of which, a second Cloud Drake here. Certainly could mean that Ambition can get out of control. And Umti, this time, he has no escape. Looks like first blood coming in. Going to be handed over to CoreJJ. Getting pretty bloodthirsty on that Rakan.
It's a bad read by Umti. Had his flash up, didn't know.
Ronku going to miss, but yeah, KSV just very respectful. But here, as I say that, the Predator coming in. He's going to grab that Jax, looking for a second kill. Trying to disengage here is Raid. Teddy jumping in, trying to help out. On the back foot, Crown looks like he might go down, flashes the wall, and eventually he does go down to the feast as So1 finds him in the jungle. Going a little bit too deep by himself was Crown in the enemy jungle.
Yeah, it looked like that would be great for KSV because hit the Unbreakable very early and also the ultimate, but couldn't profit from it, and Crown on the back end was pinched. That's all you could say. No value from the Gnar that fight, big value from the Cho'Gath. They turn onto the objective, no feast for it. It should be an easy Drake pickup for Jin Air, and as the team looking to scale, they'll feel really good about actually trading up pre-20 minutes.
Yeah, it certainly is nice to win a fight finally. Let's see exactly what Crown does here.
Watching Crown, it's a nice play made by Grace, and that was more about it. So Crown was too aggressive, first turned on by Grace, a nice move there, and So1. Well, he has Rock Lady for lunch, I guess, in this particular fight.
He can eat pretty much anything. I'm sure he's happy.
He doesn't have a very discerning items
on
Teddy.
Why is he still there? Caught here, and well, that's 4 members this time around, and see you later, Ambition. You asked for it. He loves those spires, I suppose.
He definitely misses his kind, playing so much around a spire. He already had to defensively flash on, what, a minute ago in game time? That was
That's just asking for it, right? Like, it happened once, it's gonna happen again. They will have vision there. Reese has half his health gone.
And it's a tank Jax. Look at this, Umti.
Oh, he's looking for it. Grace is going to get caught here. Crown, or rather, CoreJJ goes in and cleans it up. Picks up a second kill. The only kills on the side of KSV all going over to Core JJ, but nice read there by Crown.
Nice prediction. They had a ward to see him as an attempt by Grace and misses.
And
he's actually alone.
He doesn't have any other ability to get out here, but he's fighting very well. The Seraph's going to help Crown for just a bit, but there's 3 members on 1. Nobody can help him out here, so Crown does go down.
Very amusing passage of play where it looked like it would just be a solo kill for the Taliyah. But eventually the Braum could join. They use some extra flashes. They get the kill. And this buys Jin Air more time again. Build is slowed down for Teddy, just like I mentioned. The QSS is there. But they're moving again and again toward completion short of his rapid fire cannon. We all know what happens next. And Ambition got it. We can confirm. Congratulations, Ambition.
Oh, he's going to grab Umti here. Nice disengage, but there's no way to get him out of harm's way this time around. There's now QV waiting over the wall here. That's a big pick onto the jungler. They want to take out this mid-tier 2 to gain even more map control.
They want to fall back to Baron as well. Still going to be about 20 seconds on the cooldown of Flash for Sowan. So even the Flash Cho'Gath not going to be something to have to respect. KSV control the area. They can go for another pick. Poor JJ still has the grand entrance up. Baron at 1,000.
Only Wraith gets over the wall. Grace has an ability, and so does Teddy. But no feast for quite a while. They're trying to burn this one down, and no steal is going to come in as the smite is on. And the Baron buff about to go down here. MC thinking about an engage, gets the Featherstorm out here, but as you can predict, he's going to go down as well. But it's a trade 1-for-1. Crown now on the right side has QV to help him out. Ruler still doing the damage. Stunned up here with Sowan by Ambition, but he does effectively disengage. Grace doing a nice bit of damage to Ruler means that they will not continue pushing in the mid lane.
The 1-for-1 is a trade up for the side of KSV. Support for jungler. Umti's role in this game when the team fell behind has largely just been caught in the front and doesn't have the tracker's knife for the sort of mobility he's hoping to look for on the Jax. So maybe it's time to shelve the Jax, LCK. We're not seeing really any.
2018.
I mean, you look at the KSV side and you say, yep, this is about what you expected. But for Jin Air, in their best games, they've had multiple different ways to win. They've been very aggressive around their jungle. Teddy's been a cleanup. Sometimes you have to fall back to Teddy, but usually they have much more aggression in the early game. They have none of it in this game. Turning on to QV.
Can he get away? He flashes and hops, but Teddy is going to punish him. But KSV in the end will be the punishers as they immediately turn onto the...
Iblis haven't been retaken yet, so 2 open. Jax answering the minions in top side. There's the Bannon. What's the plan, Jin Air?
What are you going to do, really? Umti's going to get a double stun, but then immediately go down. See you later, kid. As there's just nothing he can really do. He's trying his hardest, but too far behind and doesn't have his team to back him up.
And it seems like Umti undersaw it, and then Inhibitor die to the power of the Bannon. So they don't seem to have an agreement there. It makes the Jax pick look like a laughable one because it's really not contributing anything positively to the team. And now we're watching as Jin Air have to repel 3 minion waves, and soon to be 3 minion waves of super minions.
Gonna trap Grace again, and there's the pull onto the Cho'Gath. That's the damage I was talking about. Umti, he's got a stopwatch at least, but he does go down in the end. The burn from the Zeke's Convergence and the Elder Drake gonna help him out and get that kill. Ambition now on the run. And it doesn't matter, 2 members go down. KSV, they could push in an unbreakable wall for Teddy and Grace.
10 seconds on the respawns. We'll see how aggressive KSV is going to be. Speaking of aggression.
Looking for that. He does have his QSS, but it's not enough in the end. Ruler will burn him down. And Empty and Sowan now do respawn, but KSV, they're not going to respect that. Another knock up here onto the Cho'Gath, who has unlimited health. Umti going down, taking so much damage to Taliyah, who is incredibly farmed. The last turret is going to go down as KSV are going to take the Nexus and take game number 1 in 43 minutes.
Game timer suggests that it was a close game. The kills to as well, only 8-5. But KSV in